Hi everyone, it's me, Lady Stars and Fire, and my real name is Michelle Espinosa. This is our weekly reading or forecast for January 11th through the 18th. Now first, I got to start off with a poem that I'm being sent to. I never saw a wild thing sorry for itself. A small bird will drop frozen dead from a bough without ever feeling sorry for itself. Those are some powerful words. You're a wild thing, baby. Nobody can change that from you. You might have to rediscover and find it within you, but nobody can change it and nobody can take it away from you. Only you have to rediscover it and bring it out. That being said, I have to go to the next thing I was sent to. Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin hasn't been with us for a long time. And if the name sounds familiar, but you're not really connecting the dots and figuring out who he is, he's the crocodile hunter. The Australian guy who would wrestle the crocodiles. Everybody loved that man. You know why? Not just because he was crazy and you loved him and he was funny, but because he was rejoicing in the very fact of life. In all parts of life. He was enjoying to watch. You wanted to know what he was going to do next. He enjoyed it. He loved it. He loved his life. He loved him. He loved the animals. He loved the planet. He was fun. He was playful. Nothing about him was just something that threw you off. Other than you thought he might have been a little bit too crazy to be jumping on them crocodiles' backs and wrestling them that way. But he was a wild thing, baby. That is what we got to strive to bring out in ourselves. Not be him, but be that of you that is like him. The wild thing. Let it out. Find exactly what it is that you rejoice over, that you love, that is so brilliantly important and excitable that you want to let the whole world see. And then let the whole world see it. That is one of the most amazing things. I love life. I love me. Let it be. Let it be, baby. Let it be. Now, with that being said, I got to tell you a little bit about this week. This week, though, as much as you want to be playful, that's a good thing. You definitely need to let that joy in. Let that joy in. Rejoice in. Be playful. Enjoy your friends and that friend time and enjoyment that you're going to get. But when it comes to the other situations in life, don't push. This isn't exactly the week to push. You need to have some patience in areas. You're going to find that you're going to need to stay disciplined this week and have focus. It's going to be very easy to get out of focus and just wander off into other things or not finish something this week. Also, you're going to find yourself kind of questioning views or outlooks in situations. And that's okay, but remember, you need to have patience this week, and that you don't really want to push situations too hard this week, but that you need to stay focused, so that you don't get off track completely. I'm also being given kind of like a circling downward energy. We talk about ascending upwards into heaven, or ascending up and getting help from our guiding angels, so to speak. I'm noticing the glare is too funny. I gotta turn it a little bit and see if that'll help. No, I'm about to give up though. I'm sorry, but anyway, I'm getting a little bit of that circling energy coming in, and what it is it's more like your guides, your angels, your sending masters kind of coming downward and helping you, trying to help you stay focused and see things and move you in the right direction. But what I'm seeing after that downward energy coming in, that you're kind of like bringing into you, is like a metallic river kind of flowing away from you. And it seems to have like auras of all different colors in it. And what I'm getting, what I feel like I'm understanding is that's kind of like washing away all of this other energy. Washing it away from you, letting it go, letting it no longer be part of your issues. I'm still trying to... That might work. Sorry. Letting it kind of flow away, because I'm seeing all different colors in it, but I'm also getting, like, in general, greens, which is growth and change. I'm also getting blues, but I'm getting it like in sparkles, and what I really feel is courageous energies popping up. And then I'm feeling a big, bold red. And red can be good, because red is powerful. It's in your power. It is protective typically when we think about reds. It's strong, it's strength. But red can move into that sensitivity areas, so it can also be bringing out anger or frustration and resentments. So just make sure that you're not letting these energies pull you in a negative way, and that might be part of that whole patience thing that you've got going on. You might also be seeing some financial situations or opportunities coming up that you might be evaluating as well. Now, going into the actual reading for the week, we're starting off with on Soos. On Soos is coming in Howlite. That's the white stone. That is spiritual awareness or awareness. It's also calming in energies and healing. But on Soos is the god, the mouth, Odin. It is in the air. Also, it works perfectly with Mercury retrograde right now. It points towards communication, education, growth, and knowledge. Remember, though, that can go both ways. It can transform us through our inspiration, or it can confuse us if we are letting other people's thinking dominate our lives. It is inspiration, song, poetry, magical incantation, magical power of words, our consciousness, our stasis, our transformation through the Word of God, communication, signals, inspiration, enthusiasm, our true vision, our power of our words. Principle of communication, also remember, that comes through divine breath. We all have to breathe. And what we all are also breathing is our communication with our angels and our Creator. Remember, this is the year of the Creator. You get to be your own Creator, honey. It's center stage. It's solar plexus. It's your will. But they're telling you, make sure the words you're using, the communication skills you're using, the knowledge you're learning, the inspiration you're sending out is what you desire. Make sure that you are very clear on that. Don't halfway kind of beat around the bush about it. It's important right now. Again, it is the ruined skill of language, education, learning, intellectual achievements, verbal communication, and the exchange of views, intellectual gift in general. Then I am also getting, let me get there. Also, I'm getting Isa. Isa is also coming in Howlite, which is your spiritual and your awareness. It's also calming in energies and healing. Isa is the ice. Your ego. It is water. It's time to turn inwards. Focuses on what is either stillness, a PowerPoint of concentration, stasis, or it can be of blocked energies. Excuse me. Both intense consideration and detachment are needed to work with Isa. Indicates a person who has either stopped growing at the time or has great mental control. Principle. No, I'm being told not on that. Okay, it is your necessary stasis right now. Experience of stillness. Retreat, but do not separate. Reducing one's impact maybe on the immediate environment. So this is where they're saying enjoy what you can enjoy. You know, enjoy your playfulness, your fun. But at the same time, you can't push everything too hard. You've got to have patience this week. You do need to stay disciplined and focused. It's your states of wonderment. It is your ice bridge. States of your consciousness. Shifts from one to another. It is your control of your own self-mastery. Movement in time. Elevated consciousness. Control over one's own mind. Matter, antimatter, and the polarities. And basically, that's it. I'm also getting on Soos. But on Soos came in the 6-month reading that I did for the first 6 months of the year. On Soos is what we were said we were going to be in anyway as an overall. And that's kind of coming at a smaller far back because they really wanted to push out Isa because that was really poking up. But on Soos is the seed. It is Goding. It is of earth. It is the world of your inner experiences, your virtues, your common sense, your family, your human warmth. Focuses on the need to contemplate. Go inward and let something new take form. Stillness, gestation, a movement in the process or of its issues. Indicates the presence of someone who is working with the land or involved with spiritual working. Remember, I always say, spiritual is not religious. Spiritual is spirit of you. What is of your spirit, of your essence? Reveal the need for meditation. No decision without proper thought. Inner nourishment. Withdrawal to allow inner preparation. Suspension of possibly the outer contact. Strengthening of your inner resources. The moment between the different states of your being. Achieve internal growth. Necessary stasis again. Benefit from your inner focuses. Like I said, the book talks, so sometimes I just have to listen. I'm being told also, remember your wholeness, baby. Your wholeness is 4 elements, and all 4 of them are important for you in life. To be balanced and to have a very good, happy, balanced life. And those are your emotional, your mental, your spiritual, and your physical. All 4 of them need to be balanced. If you're forgetting one of them, you're not going to have a complete, healthy, balanced life. And you're not going to have it as well as you want. I will give you a great example. Last night, for me, myself, personally, I had a situation where I literally went to my little package that I have for my connection with Archangel Metatron. Because Archangel Metatron helps us think to the highest positive way of what would help us in our life. And I needed his assistance last night because I was faced with the situation of a decision to make. And I literally was in that level of, well, one of the hardest things we can learn is we can ask for guidance, but we have to sometimes also remember to stand out of the way and let our angels and our guides, our spirit helpers, creator, whatever it is you want to see it as, help you, honey. Sometimes that's hard to do, to get out of the way. Well, a doodle, my cat's moving. Come on, baby. Come over here. Come over here, because I need to get you off of the pillow where I had you. Sorry. The thing is I needed his assistance, because I literally was at the point where I was like, Archangel Metatron, help me understand, honey. I was like, I need to know, am I getting out of the way? Or am I choosing not to see what you're giving me as help? I don't know if I'm stepping in the way or if I'm getting out of the way and I'm choosing not to look. I don't know which one I should be accepting right now. And I asked him for guidance, and the answer that I got was exactly what I just said. Your 4 spiritual elements. If one is being diminished, it's not what's right for you. It's that simple. You need your emotional, your mental, your spiritual, and your physical. See, in my situation, it would have been physical, would have been great. Financial would have been great. But my emotional, my spiritual, and my mental would have been diminished. I would have lost all 3. Remember, babe, all 4 make wholeness. You can't talk yourself into something that's not good for you. And if you've got to talk yourself into something, it probably already, you should know it's already not good for you. Hugs and kisses in the wind, my darlings. I wish you the best. I wish you the best lives. I hope that you find that you love life and that you are a wild thing in your own way, just like Steve Irwin. Go out and enjoy it all. You only have one, and even if you believe in past lives, you still only have this one that you're living now. Bye, everybody. If you're interested in me, you can always check me out at ladystarsandfire.com. That's my website. Bye. See you next week.